So I'm sure that, most of you did not miss Trump yesterday saying that, indicating that we would have military everywhere. That's kind of what we're going to have. We're going to have troops. We're going to have soldiers everywhere. Um, it was a short comment. He said it though, and I do believe he meant it. Now Natasha Bertrand tweeted out 17 hours ago, well, maybe more at that, June 9th, breaking: a full Marine battalion or around 500 Marines based out of 29 Palms in California have been mobilized to respond to protests in LA. Sources tell me at Halbert's Hegseth had put them on prepare and deploy orders over the weekend. And then Jay in Kiev says this: sadly, Americans don't yet understand how this is going to go. It's about conditioning the U.S. population to see military on the streets and conditioning military to being on the streets. Then it's okay asking military to commit progressively more brutal acts on those streets. Do we get any other vibe here? Do we get any other vibe here? Anything to the contrary? Any information to this to contrary of this coming out of the White House, or any of the incredibly the worst people in these cabinet positions? No, we're getting this vibe right here that Jay in Kiev has just said it out loud for all of us, because this is what we're worried about. I mean, this administration is just entirely criminal. Now, you have Stephen Miller doing this dog whistle out here to just classic authoritarian gaslighting. He tweeted out, the political leaders of California and Los Angeles are siding with the insurrectionist mobs fighting to dissolve America over the heroes of ICE fighting to save America. And we know how gaslighting goes, because flip it and reverse it, and that's the truth. So let's flip this and reverse it. So the political leaders of California and Los Angeles, the heroes, are fighting to save America, while the insurrectionist mobs of ICE are fighting to dissolve it, fighting to take due process rights away from citizens. It's been the Supreme Court has affirmed this so many times that these people should be afforded due process. And now you're just going into elementary school graduations. You're going into foster care. Yeah, they've accessed the foster care records, and now they've taken like hundreds of children out of foster care. I don't. Stephen Miller is a sad sack, is what he is. All of these people, and we have a president in the Oval Office who doesn't know what he's saying. I mean, he's making up phone conversations. He's reporting on those phone conversations. Oh, I was really tough with him. I sure was. But he wasn't. Gavin Newsom came out and went bam and slammed that down in real time. So no, that's not what happened. You don't even know what you're talking about. And yet, this is the guy that's in charge of making these big decisions to send military into the streets. Can he be trusted with such decisions? I don't think so. I'm not sure that he can. I mean, besides that, there was a photo that came out when he was at the WWE fight. When there was a female fighter there. I can't remember her name because I don't watch WWE. I don't have to live vicariously through other people fighting. Unfortunately, I've done a fair share of that in my own life. And I want us to, it's a conspiracy theory that it's a Foley catheter is what it is. I mean, and I will put up the side by side so you can see. It makes perfect sense that that's what it is. We all know that he doesn't have a rigid line unless he's got incredibly deformed penis. And we all know from Stormy exactly how short it is. So, I think that we have a right to know. He owes us his medical records. We have a right to know what the President of the United States is going through medically, surgically. He should have released those medical records to begin with, and he never has. He's only dictated letters to his hand-picked doctors and then put those statements out. Never releases medical records. Not after the assassination attempt, not after anything. I mean, we know from different sources he's had a scalp reduction. I mean, we don't know what else he's been through. I mean, he's got incontinence. I mean, that comes from people who worked with him on The Apprentice. I mean, those videos are with Midas Touch. I mean, and I've reposted them in my reposts. Guys, this guy talking about him, how they used to, like, hate to have to deal with it. And he just all over, and they'd have to go and take him back, and get him changed. I mean, and I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm not trying to even ridicule him for that. I would never do that. It's a medical condition, but we should know how fit our president is for office, that we have that right. I mean, all through history, later on, we learn of all this weird shit that was going on with these authoritarians, with these dictators. They all had these, like, really weird secrets that they wouldn't. I mean, because he's one of the most vain men, with actually no cause to be vain. He's not a handsome guy, but I mean, he's so insecure. He lies about his height, lies about his weight all the time. I mean, we all know that. He just lies. He's a liar. We have been overtaken by a bunch of dishonest, authoritarian-like people, and we have to root them out. We have to.